Alright, got off of Wi-Fi. So you can actually see what's happening. And of course, as soon as they got off of Wi-Fi, something good happens. So she's hunting squirrels. And because dogs don't believe in equality, when Jakey came over, she represented calm down. Right? That represented calm down. A member with a little bit more chutzpah puts pressure on a younger member, the less secure member. And by doing that, they create the hierarchy and they balance themselves out. Right? If you haven't been watching Brandon Foucher's videos, I highly recommend it. This is how Mother Nature thinks. It's so relaxing. And the only reason she has a leash on is because, as Heather Beck always says, safety third. So this is curious. Nina's not staying away from danger. That's good. Tail went up, you could say, but unsure. Whoa, where'd you come from? Sounded like an elephant was running down the hallway. So much going on. If we just watch instead of trying to input. Sits, down, stand, down, come, stay. Doesn't even make sense to the dog? I don't know. She sat over there. I think she was tired. I don't think she was saying, I'm going to sit because the dog's going to come up and sniff my butt. She was sitting because she was thinking about resting. That's why dogs sit. So you have to let them, they have their own brains and their own way of coping. This is good. So right there, I got tense and I wanted to call her away, but I didn't. So that was a good decision. To me, that looked like it was about to be head on the neck. To put pressure, put stress, like Jakey did to her when the Facebook shut off. Come here. Thank you. This dog can find tennis balls. She's found 2 in this yard already. And we're not allowed to play with balls anymore. She's got all this amazing yard. She's got a pool for friends, beautiful sunshine in Napa, California. 2 trainers told her she wouldn't have friends. This has nothing to do about me, because 99 gajillion other people could do this. This isn't like, Gary's great, he came in and the 3rd trainer, and I flew him across the country because that's the only good dog trainer in the world, you know? This is just like, it's not that hard. Know why she's reacting, know why she's reacting, know what these fences cause, know what the people are feeling, and you can put the puzzle together, how it started. She must have fixed the problem herself. She downed. Good job, Callie. Just waiting for the word. Rumor is you don't even swim, dude. You gonna make me look bad on live TV or YouTube? I don't think so. Come on. No way, dude. Let's take the energy up to the front. See what happens. See what changes. I'm just fascinated how she would be not in her yard because she's never been here. So I didn't know if she'd be more excited, less excited. You know, that tells me about her by doing things like this. By doing something like this and not inputting information like sit, down, stand, we're about to walk through a fence. She gets to tell me how she gets to feel. And as Brandon always says, then I can be what I need to be for the dog. Instead of making them do, I can be what I need to be. So if she came in and she was pushy, I'd have to be certain. Type of person. Oh, that's a good spot to poop. course. Build your confidence, Chica. On a side note, here's downtown Yountville. They have a trolley. So you can go get drunk, wine, and then they'll drive you home for free. That's good, Callie. Good decision. Stay away from trouble. So is that avoidance right there? Is another term. That was avoidance. I think that's good avoidance. Walking away from a problem. I'm a little guy. If I tried to take on everybody that bumped into me at a bar, I would have a big problem. So what's healthy is I avoid. Until I learn my jujitsu, kung fu. Probably looking for tennis balls. Oh, back to my point here. I had written a long thing on Facebook, which I hate writing. I don't know why. I need to get better at it, but that's my own insecurity. I just can't fathom that this dog could have had, she's like, I don't know how old she is, maybe like 5 or 6 or something like that. Could have been away from dogs the rest of her life. The whole life. The one thing she needed to help her get back over onto the other side. To face her fear head on. These guys thought they were coming to Napa to rest. They were like, I thought we were done working, dude. Never done working. Then I wrote a long thing about this young trainer who sent me this 6-month-old dog. They had on an e-collar, and they were shocking him in the dog because he wasn't recalling and growling at people. And she spent $2,000, this young couple, their first dog, 6 months old. And what they got was a more aggressive dog when they were done the training than when they started. And to me, that is so sad. Those people tried to do the right thing. They looked for help, and we let them down. It's crazy. And I don't know. Like, I just look at that person, and I'm so... Jacob, get off of there. Go. Get off of there. Go. Get. I'm so amazed that they kept looking for help. I mean, I met them at the park, and I said, I don't even want you to pay me. I'm just going to meet you at the park because you're in such a bad situation. We'll meet. And then after we meet and we talked and I explained and he stopped doing the things, he said it was the best money he ever spent because he could finally understand what was happening. They were shocking the dog for being near people. And the dog had no idea why he was being there and giving pressure. So what does that mean? New people are bad. They give me intermittent stimulation, which causes the most stress for the people that like science. The research is out. If you can't figure out why you're controlling, if you can't figure out why you're getting stress, so say you're taking a math test, right? And you can control the stimulation. So if you get it wrong, you get shocked. That's way less stressful than intermittently getting shocked during your math test. And I think we could all attest for that. So that's what the woman taught this people because she was taught it by somebody else. So my theory is I should probably call that third trainer who's older than me and say, is this the way you taught it? Or is this just a misunderstanding between you and the people that you've trained? Because that was horrible. 6 months old, that dog could have had hopefully 10 or 15 years of fun with that family, but instead they could have put him in a box, had all these fears. Dog probably would have bit somebody, been euthanized, right? Just because he was misunderstood. Go to the shelter. All those dogs are misunderstood. Sad. Well, I think everybody's done for the day. Sorry for the rant. I don't know if it's anger, frustration. I'll have to do a little more soul searching. But I just I guess if you, I mean, I'm not saying like I'm learning every day. I mean, Jesus. Brandon blew my mind the other day when we were talking about skateboards. I've been playing with dogs for 10 years now. I'm calling it playing with dogs. I don't know if I'm training them or what I'm doing, but trying to get better understanding. 10 years, and he blew my mind on something the other day. And I just applied it today with her with the doorbell. This one. It was bananas at the doorbell. And maybe I'll do a live video later of a before and after. Because I could not get her to react this morning from the doorbell. And this wasn't a 6-month process. I just got here Saturday. I met the lady 2 days ago. We worked with the dogs that day and then yesterday. So I mean, it's clarity. Letting them see the world and experience the world the way they see it. Consequence therapy. Consequence therapy. Alright, I'm sure everybody's bored by now. Sorry for my ranting. I just get passionate. I hate to see innocent, misunderstood victims die. I guess we could all understand that. Always end it with a cute Shih Tzu face. Or a Malinois for you working people. A couple of them. Herding people. You got to get all the markets. I think the Golden's still probably the most popular. So maybe we'll end with that and people will see it and they'll want to join. Oh, look, he's got a Golden.